on the goddamn air. You're trying to pick an argument. Fuck you.
Hey, Rob, we're live.
Oh, shit. God damn it. Shut up, Jimmy.
God.
Fucking
Just
Jimmy.
hate it when your inanimate objects animate and talk to you. I hate that.
I know. Welcome, everybody, to the newest episode of 30, Flirty, and Not Fair. I'm sorry. Of
Wrong
Doug's
show.
a podcast. Wait, fuck.
Wrong show again.
Are we doing Wrestle Shoot tonight? Where are we at? Somebody help me.
We're doing Ghosted, bitch.
Welcome to another episode of Ghosted. I'm your host, Rob Wilds, of course, joined by the wonderful Douglas Damian and our super executive producer. Were you meditating?
I'm just preparing.
And our super executive producer, the big bad Sean. He's here this week. Look, dude, I know that you're not happy with it, but I need you to calm down.
You got to give me a little grace. I was sick.
Yeah. So today we're going to do a show about the cryptids. Finally, we're going to get into our cryptid run. And let's just go with what sometimes works. We'll start throwing the link up, man. Whoever wants to come in and talk about zombies and ghouls and monsters, oh my, come on in and chat with us. We'll give you a couple minutes. Right, guys?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll start out our cryptids, and I think we should get everyone's take on what they think cryptids are or how they define cryptid.
Okay. You start.
To the thing. Well, so yeah, like I said last week, I think cryptids basically, it's generally possibly some sort of animal that just hasn't been discovered or confirmed by science yet, but they're just some, odd thing that we just haven't noticed. Could maybe sometimes go into the supernatural realm, the mystical, like skinwalkers. That sounds pretty freaky, supernatural. But oftentimes it's just an animal that hasn't been discovered, or at least they think exists that hasn't been discovered yet.
What about you, Sean? What do you think, honey?
Well, I think that cryptids are along the lines of kind of a mixture between myth and lore, right? Things that can be proven through stories, through lineage, through time. I mean, some of the ones that we look at are like werewolves and like Bigfoot and stuff like that.
Right.
And so I think that through myth, lore, and time, these cryptids can be brought to the forefront and talked about, but a lot of it is a mystery, and a lot of times it involves people that are they wear tinfoil hats.
Hey, fuck you! I got one of those on my hat rack.
Well, you know what, man? You fall in that category, bro.
The inside of this hat is lined with tomfoolery. Is lined with tinfoil.
I got a question though. Do you have an armadillo hat?
No, I did until fucking Jimmy smoked it.
Well, Jimmy fucked it up for you.
Jimmy fucks everything up.
Yep.
Doug, say something nasty about Jimmy.
You want me to say something nasty about Jimmy?
I want Doug to, but then you can go.
It's that nasty Jimmy. Oh, so nasty. There you go.
Bad person. After you, Sean.
Oh man, Jimmy, you make my insides hurt. I don't know.
Jimmy, you big so-and-so.
You little bitch.
All right. So I think a cryptid, and that's what I only think of because other people have kind of told me their take is it's really anything supernatural that is of flesh and bone. So I said, well, that makes a vampire a cryptid. This, yeah, I suppose it does. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never would have put a vampire in the cryptid category myself.
Well, me either, but it makes sense. You never hear about the cryptid rock monster, the cryptid tree person. Now you hear about the Mothman and Bigfoot and Nessie, the big piece of wood with the Halloween mask on it, the great werewolf, Yeti. I mean, you hear though they're all flesh based, even Gilman.
Yeah.
What is it?
So,
what is that cryptid from Norse lore where it's like half a body of like a deer and the other half have like massive antlers? What is that? You know what I'm talking about?
Doug's idea of a fun Friday night. I don't know. I got nothing.
You're not talking about like Krampus, are you?
No.
Oh,
No. It was in a movie, and I can't remember the name of it. No. Yeah, it was Krampus. It was Krampus. No, it was in a movie, The Ritual on Netflix.
Fucking Krampus.
It was a good movie though.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
okay, well,
I'll look it up.
we've all got our different takes on it, and I'm hoping somebody else steps in and gives us their take. But we got some cryptid videos. Now we're not doing anything specific tonight, right? We're just gonna show some random videos and kind of get warmed up.
yeah, basically. Yeah, I just gathered up certain, videos. It's kind of hard to find stuff on specific cryptids, but I did my best. I think we'll start out tonight with the Fresno night crawlers.
Oh fuck! Anything from Fresno is haunted.
This smells like Fresno. Okay.
My God, are we in Fresno? Is that why I have a headache?
Doug, the way that you said that, it sounded like the Jimmy John's commercial. Damn Jimmy's John's.
That was in a movie.
Jimmy's
somewhere. This
John's.
feels like Fresno. I don't know what movie. That was in a movie from when I was a
Rob
kid.
loves Fresno.
Rob's loves. Oh, it must be fucking Mickey. Hey, sweetie.
Oh,
That's so weird. That is that we're just getting Facebook users instead of their names. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah, it's throwing me off.
a good old Mickey. We all love.
Hey,
Mickey.
Rob has sex. Rob
In
loves
Fresno.
Fresno. Mickey, do I have AIDS too, or is that just something I'm admitting on the air?
Hey, apparently, like 2 weeks ago, you had BD, so
Yeah, but that was pre-AIDS.
pre-AIDS. Okay,
It's full blown now.
Totally. Not HIV, but full-blown AIDS.
Wow.
All right, Mickey,
I'm
come on. Let's
sorry.
get original here.
love sweaty Fresno men.
God, he tries so hard. God bless
Sweaty
him.
Fresno men.
Mickey, clearly you enjoy me fisting you. Are you from Fresno originally? Is that where we're going with this?
Is that do they have a hockey team now, the Fresno Fisters?
I don't know. Ask Mickey. He'll know. He knows a lot about Fresno.
Jesus. Jimmy's John's.
You know, I almost went off on a bit saying there's a Z in Fresno just to see if he'd go for it.
Sweet Jesus.
Okay, Tob. Tob will go fist himself.
Tob will go fist.
That's got to be on purpose.
He corrected
swear.
himself.
Oh, I was hoping Tob was my pet name. Why are we not watching a video yet?
I don't know. I said the word Fresno.
Hello,
and all hell
Helena.
broke loose.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Apparently all I have to do to derail the show is say Fresno.
Fresno.
Who knew?
I'm
right, we
calling
ready?
this the Fresno fuck up.
Yeah.
We're doing pretty good, Helen.
There we go.
And again, thanks for the Twitch support that we've been getting lately. It's awesome.
What's up? Put the video on early already.
I second
Yeah.
that.
Okay. You're right.
Here
You're
we
right.
go.
Put the fuck. God damn.
Drag
Here we
Slut
go.
said, "What's up, lads?"
Hey, baby.
Here we go with the Fresno night crawlers.
Number 19, Fresno night crawlers. A strange
John.
sight was captured on a home security camera in Fresno, California back in 2007. It showed a peculiar creature known as the Fresno night crawler, which looked like a pair of pants walking around without a body. This unusual occurrence gained local fame, and soon 2 more sightings were reported in Yosemite National Park in 2011. The footage of the night crawler spread widely online, sparking discussions about aliens and demons. However, skeptics started investigating, and a YouTuber named Captain Disillusion analyzed the footage. He pointed out that the poor quality of the recordings made it easy to fake using CGI or a modified video clip of someone wearing MC Hammer pants. To make matters more suspicious, the owner of the original tape claimed to have accidentally erased the high-quality version, making it impossible to verify the authenticity. This convenient circumstance led skeptics to believe that the entire incident was likely a hoax orchestrated by the camera owner for attention. Since there have been no sightings of these peculiar creatures before or after these incidents, unless they reappear, we personally believe that this whole thing was just a publicity stunt to promote wearable sleeping bags which resemble the night crawlers.
But boy, you got a prayer in Fresno.
Walking with my feet 10 feet off the meth pipe. Fucking Fresno. So I just want to real quick before we get into that, just mention that this might not be the kind of the proper forum to try to discuss business. Send us an email, anysocialnetwork22@gmail.
Yeah.
And we'll see what's what.
Rob, I want some stock tips right now on what to invest in.
But that video was already incredibly debunked years ago.
Yeah, the Fresno night crawlers. Okay, yeah, I'd seen clips of these weird leg things walking around. I went, oh, I always wonder what the hell. Then I found that video. I went, oh, okay, I'll throw that up.
Well, one of the main ones the main ones they debunked was the first one was a guy wearing green screen from his waist up, right? Mm-hmm. The second one was a dude who was wearing like MC Hammer pants, but they were pulled all the way up to his neck and tied. Then he had like a white luchador mask on. So it was all just kind of one long that looked like legs.
It looked like something from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah. But then so do you.
I know.
Not me. I take a step absolutely normally, don't I?
I take a step to the left. Rob
it's just
a dick in his
step
ass.
To the left. And then you step to the right. Put your hands on your hips.
Let's do the time.
And what is the next line? Squeeze your sphincter tight? No, I don't know.
Ask Mickey. He knows with the fist up in it. Jesus. But I agree with Mickey, and I know it's a rarity. That video is bullshit.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch one else.
Oh my God. Oh, dude, Rob. Holy shit.
Wow.
God.
That's a good one.
Mickey on the burn tonight.
Dude, he's fucking taking it to me. He must be sober right now.
Dude, burn notice.
Burn notice.
He's got giving you 4th-degree burns, my friend.
Or maybe he's just saying, I'd rather watch one of Rob's matches than this video because I put on such good matches, which I do.
I think that was a compliment.
I think it was a compliment too. Thanks, Mickey.
Doug, do you think it was a compliment or not a compliment?
You better fucking say yes, Doug.
Well, I think it was a compliment. He especially loves the matches where Rob goes flying down bleachers. So yes, Rob is the best at the bleacher flying.
Sure.
You goddamn right I am.
He agreed. He said, sure, it was a compliment.
Now remember, Rob, you are number 4 on my Mount Rushmore of wrestling.
That's right.
Remember that.
That's right, Mickey. Motherfucker.
But he's number 1 in our hearts.
Aw.
Yeah. But in the
Can we watch another video before we lose all of our viewers?
There's stone bleacher steps carved into the mountaintop, and then on a wire zip is a statue of Rob going up and down.
With this look on my face.
Yeah. Okay. I think this next one I combined 2 together because I feel like these are all from this one YouTube channel, this one video. I can't remember the name of it now. That's real good of me. So anyway, I kind of put 2 together because I felt like they could possibly, if they're real at all, they could possibly be the same thing, but in different parts of the world. So I called this video Grotesque Monster - Humanoid Creature. And here
A long
we
fucking name.
go. Yeah.
Number 15. Grotesque Monster.
Oh, for
On
fuck's
July
sake. You didn't even
23,
make that up
2011,
yourself.
2 boys heard strange noises on their property and decided to investigate. Eventually, they stumbled upon a barn covered in graffiti. From inside, a sound similar to a wild boar's guttural squeal sent chills down their spines. To their surprise, they spotted a creature with a humanoid appearance lurking in the loft. It had a pale face with small eyes, a wide nose, and a bald head. The creature shrieked at them, causing the boys to panic and run into the darkness of the night. People have speculated about the identity of this mysterious creature. Some suggest it might be a demon, while others believe it could be an alien hybrid seeking refuge in the abandoned barn. Number 14. Humanoid Creature. This video is quite disturbing. It was supposedly recorded in a remote zoo in Romania back in 2014. It is believed that a traveler passing through rural Romania discovered a secret farm operated by illegal traffickers. This farm, which is heavily guarded, apparently houses exhibits that are kept hidden from the general public, either because they are unknown or because people prefer not to know about them. Surprisingly, the backpacker managed to sneak a camcorder onto the property and filmed one of these exhibits. The video starts with the backpacker explaining that the zoo has a deformed animal locked up in one of the sheds. As he moves through a crowd of people, everything goes dark. The crowd gathers around a sealed cell with thick steel bars, and their reactions indicate that something extraordinary is happening. Eventually, a gap opens up between 2 people, revealing a glimpse of a strange creature that appears to be humanoid. The creature moans loudly as it clumsily moves forward. Someone in the crowd yells, causing everyone to recoil in horror as the full extent of the creature's deformities becomes apparent. It seems to be a disfigured monster held against its will. The footage suddenly goes black, leaving us to ponder what we have just witnessed. No one has been able to provide an explanation for this video. Many people hope that it is fake, but there is an unsettling authenticity to it that leaves a lasting impact.
So I thought that was interesting.
Stop it.
I've seen that second one before.
Yeah.
And
Not
what?
the first.
Oh, Jesus. What's your take on it? Stop. I'm gonna put you outside.
So the first video, you look kind of staged. I mean, there wasn't much except for from here up, right? But the second one, I mean, Romania is a fucked up place. Okay, to be honest,
Yeah.
Right.
anything could fucking be there. Anything could be seen there. So I think the second one is real, but I think the first one is fake. Wake up, old man.
So Rob's having his own cryptid issue right now with a living clown doll. And I think living toys should be in the cryptid category because that's some bizarre ass shit. Oh, hello.
Hey,
Are we on the air?
Yeah, you've been out for 2 hours. We've just been staring at you for 2 hours. We're still live.
yeah.
I feel like somebody just hit me. Yeah, dirty ass Romania.
Dirty.
The link's still coming up, guys. Click that link, jump in here. Let's hear your fucking 2 cents worth, man. Even if it's talking shit about me.
Yeah.
So you know, Mickey, you should be taking that bait.
Hey,
Yeah.
The link is in the chat. Just go ahead and join us.
Dirty ass Romania, where the vampires and weird shit comes from.
Son of a beach.
So what do you think?
No,
What'd you think, Rob?
I didn't
Yeah.
buy that at all.
You didn't buy any of it?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
No,
on the
you
fence.
have,
I'm on the fence
2
about the 2 of them.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they were made by the same guy, and just they were good. He got up there twice, and it's like this. If they have an alien for real, right, and they're holding it captive, and they're having ceremonies around it, they would have some armed guards there, or at least people keeping watch out. And one lone douchebag with a fucking camcorder isn't going to break in and get that breaking evidence.
Well, no.
That's
So they said that it was at like a zoo with armed guards, where you could go in and view it. It's out of the way of the general public. You can go in and view it but that sounds a little bit odd to me. Like
I've never heard of that. Have you?
No.
No, I've heard of come see the frozen alien carcass that we got. It ends up being a Halloween costume. I've seen that.
The only reason that I would say that would be that it might be legit and why I like that it might be a contender is because we don't know the regulations of Romania, right? So Romania could ban like freak shit, right? They could ban some of that weird, obscure shit. And so people had to do it under the cover of something. That's why they would have armed guards there.
Yeah.
Fucking shut up, Sean. That was dumb.
I'm thinking out loud, Rob.
It's Romania, dude. If you're normal, that's the kind of shit they don't like. They'd be like, oh, you have an alien. Fuck yeah, the government's going to take it. We're going to put it on display. No, it's bullshit.
Well,
what do you think, Mickey? Besides that, I'm a huge douchebag. What do you think?
What is Mickey think?
So I what I liked about why I thought they you know what they kind of both reminded me of, both those clips. They kind of reminded me of this X-Files episode where there's this weird creature that liked to hang out in sewage. He'd go into pit toilets and he'd go into like sewage septic trucks and yeah, it was, I can't remember the plot of the episode, but
that was Sean though. But that was Sean.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
That was me.
Well, I don't know. This thing had no hair in X-Files. That's the difference. That's the problem.
The only thing that's also making me think about this is like it leaning toward it could be fake. Is if the motherfucker was not human, it would have super abilities, right? And so it'd be able to break through those bars.
Well, depends on what kind of non-human. I mean, if it's
True.
just an alien, it could be weaker than us for like the supposed gray aliens that people believe in.
I love how
like
you
looking...
say if it's just an alien, like you're a fucking expert. If it's only just an alien, fucking.
Well, I'm thinking like alien, like I equate it like like compared to the Greys, we would be like Wookiees to them. The
yeah, but what if they just do this? I'm mentaling that your heart explodes, and then your heart explodes.
That could be, or they could not have that. I'm just saying. I think I'm the sci-fi kid raised on Star Wars and stuff, so I just think of all the different possibilities for aliens.
I think what's most
just
likely
be as mortal and powerless as us. Physically.
I think what's most likely is that video was bullshit, and you just want it to be real so bad. You're always going to have a what if.
Bad. I'm so bad. I just want this freak in a jail cell and the thing in the loft to I want to encounter it and shake hands with it and
make out with it.
Make friends with it. No, I don't want to do that.
Take it out to dinner first. Be a gentleman.
Take it out to a nice seafood dinner and then never call it again.
Chicken.
Oh, jeez.
Was it seafood? I'm going to take your mother, Dorothy Mantooth, out for a nice seafood dinner and never call her again.
Dorothy Mantooth is a saint.
I love those movies.
God. Will Ferrell.
You woke up the bear. Why did you do that?
Will Ferrell, what a specimen.
I'd like to say that I'm surprised, but I'm not. I always knew it was going to end like this. Falling to my death, dressed up as Abe Lincoln, holding a big purple dildo. I'm going to get to an aerodynamic tuck and let the dildo cushion my fall. All right, let's watch your video.
Brick, you had a hand grenade?
This is right up Rob's alley.
Every time you say it's right up Rob's alley, I get upset.
This is skunk ape.
Number 11, the skunk ape. The skunk ape is a big, smelly creature that has been seen in the swamps and forests of the southern USA. People have reported seeing the skunk ape since 1957. In 2000, someone sent a photo to the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office in Florida, claiming it showed the creature on their back deck. Some think it might be an orangutan, but orangutans have red fur, so this doesn't match. The photo could be fake, but it's one of the most convincing pieces of evidence. Another alleged skunk ape sighting was shared on YouTube in 2013 by Josh Highcliffe, showing a creature similar to Bigfoot pulling bark off a tree in Mississippi. Some say these sightings could be bears, but when Josh's creature stands up, it's clearly not a bear. It's hard to say if these sightings are real or just people in costumes. One issue is that if Bigfoot is real, there would need to be many of them to survive. Without a big population, they wouldn't be able to reproduce well, and they would gradually die out. On the other hand, if there were many Bigfoot, sightings would be more common, and the mystery would be lessened. So whether Bigfoot is bears, apes, costumes, or unknown species, one thing is certain: they're fun to think about while spending time in the wild.
Boy, oh boy, that guy, he's just a master of the fucking obvious, isn't he? Orangutan. There's a G in that word. There really is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, the orangutan.
Okay,
Yeah,
just making sure.
yeah, yeah. I thought that one picture. I thought, okay, well, the lighting could the red fur could be looking darker due to lighting or something, or because I mean, that's straight up with the face pads and everything. It looks like an orangutan face, or it could just be a freak. I don't know if this ever happens. A freak orangutan with darker hair. I don't know.
All I kept thinking about was like, what if a hillbilly got a hold of it and started trying to ride it like a fucking horse?
What if a hillbilly got a hold of it and tried to fuck it like his wife?
Well, that too. That didn't come up in my mind, but that too.
That video was completely legit. It was absolutely
Yeah.
real. Fuck you, Doug.
Okay. Oh, what was that? What did I hear? Oh, you want to learn about the Pennsylvania white Bigfoot? Okay, here we go.
Number 13,
I didn't say
Pennsylvania
that.
white
Oh.
Bigfoot. In
I
Carbondale,
didn't
Pennsylvania,
say-
local
There we go.
residents have reported seeing a strange creature lurking in the woods. They describe it as a tall, white Bigfoot, about 6 to 7 feet in height, covered in shaggy fur all over its
At least
body.
he's
In
white, you know what I mean?
2008, a video went viral showing this creature.
Jesus.
It was recorded by a man who heard noises from his yard, which borders the woodland. In the clip, you can see a very peculiar-looking creature. It briefly pauses and then swiftly disappears into the darkness. It has deep black eyes, a long cone-shaped head, and is covered in white fur. Experts have pointed out that faking such a figure would be extremely challenging. The creature's tall stature and massive proportions are unusual, and it
What
moves quickly despite its large size. Its face also reacts and contorts, suggesting that it's not simply a mask. This creature, known as the Rake, is a terrifying entity that has been gaining attention recently.
All right. That was for you, Rob. Love you.
You know, as long as I lived in Pennsylvania, I've never even heard that we had a Bigfoot out there. So very cool. That video was clearly absolutely real, because experts suggest that it would be very difficult to go buy a Halloween mask and have somebody put it the fuck on.
And I don't know what I don't know a definition of rake that they've been using, but a rake is not that fucking big and not that built.
So I never heard of a rake until the private messages, or someone was saying something about a rake somewhere with you, with Sean, I think.
Yeah.
What is a rake supposed to be?
I have a
rake
rake
is
in my
like-
garage.
Yeah, it's a garden tool. No,
That's right.
so a rake is like a rake is like a skinny creature with like really bony limbs, kind of like Paris Hilton, and at fucking night it just pops
That's
up.
hot.
Out of me. Yeah. Paris Hilton has been likened to the rake, as well as Lindsay Lohan.
Wow.
But at least they had the common courtesy to fuck on video.
There's that too. That
Has a
would be
rake
called.
ever done that?
So
Have you ever
they're
done that, you dumb
calling-
rake?
They're calling it a rake Bigfoot. So what they're saying is somewhere along the line, a Bigfoot fucked a rake and popped that out.
Wow. That sounds dangerous for the rake if the rake is very bony and big feet are like, that's...
That sounds very dangerous for Bigfoot, though. I mean, you ever put it down on a chick with a real bony pelvis too hard? Boy, that dick bruise. That's
I've
fucked
heard
up.
I've heard that rakes, like if you stare them in the eyes, like it pretty much leaves you like completely fucking paralyzed. So if that happened with a Bigfoot, then Bigfoot got the fucking business.
Maybe
Oh.
Bigfoot got raped. He was
Maybe.
like, "That's
Me
my
too.
purse. I don't know you."
So I was busy laughing. So a rake can paralyze someone?
From my understanding, yeah, a rake, if you stare them in the eyes, they can paralyze you.
That sounds like a subject we need to explore for the next cryptid episode. Rakes.
Oh fuck!
Rakes, real or no?
thought for sure you were gonna say Medusa.
Medusa.
That's where I thought you were going. I was gonna be like, "Hell yeah!" I mean, Medusa's
Well, we
bullshit.
could look up.
Medusa.
We could look up what is she supposed to be, a gorgon or something like that?
Gorgon, yeah.
A
Yeah.
gorgon.
Gorgonzola.
Yeah.
Tasty. Finger licking good.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
God damn it, Rob. Hey, before we move on, y'all, if you're liking what you see, if you like what you see here, the gentleman, go on over there. Yeah. Go on to antisocialnetwork.net and check out all of our good creators. Go on Facebook and find us anywhere, really. Go at The Real Antisocial and you'll find us.
That's right, because that's what we do. We put out unique and original content. We are always looking for new creators who want to bring something new and interesting to the table. Come on over here and join us at the Antisocial Network. Enjoy the freedom of artistic expression with no fucking censorship.
No censorship.
Do it!
Now!
Fuckers.
Sorry, you scared me, Doug. I had to yell too.
I know.
So we
here's-
got time for probably one more.
We got time for one more.
Yeah, we got maybe a couple more. Yeah. Here's a strange water creature that I've been holding on to for about a couple months now. Water creature. Let's see what this is about.
The following video comes from a local news station in Peru that caught something pretty creepy on camera. The station had featured a news report showing footage of a small town struck by severe weather. Residents of this town were left devastated by this natural disaster, but many of them were left totally creeped out after watching this broadcast. Apparently, something strange was captured. Now the reporter makes it clear that the site has been abandoned as heavy rains have flooded the area. The segment then shows more footage of other sites that have also been left behind, but one clip in particular has left many viewers feeling a bit weird. In fact, they were left feeling beyond spooked upon noticing something strange in the recording.
Desde el asentamiento humano Santo Domingo, Comité 6, mira la escalera, ¿cómo podría bajar aquí una persona, un anciano? Los niños, ¿cómo podrían bajar? Mira.
It's hard to make out what exactly is being seen here, but it's clear that someone or something is there. This mysterious figure moves in such a way as though struggling to get a grip on the staircase.
So I just like the way that one looked. But I've been, like I said, before we even started talking about cryptids, I've had that one in the queue. So I had to have the queue visit us tonight. But I like it. It almost looked like it was translucent or something, like maybe it had some sort of high ability to camouflage with its surroundings or become, almost near invisible like the predator. I thought that was kind of neat looking.
If you're not going to take this fucking seriously, then what are we even doing, Doug? I mean, for fuck's sakes, all the fucking time. Oh.
Thank you, Jinx.
He got throated by Jinx.
Yeah, Jinx liked it. Jinx has good taste.
Yeah.
Jinx liked the water creature. What did you think, Sean, about the water creature?
I thought I've seen it before, and I've seen the close up, and people tried to dispute that it was a human being, saying that it was a human being, but there was no hair, there was no flesh, and the fingers and body were contorted in such a way that a human being could not physically do
it
that.
Almost looked to me like it had some sort of batwing looking things or something. It almost reminded me of an enemy you can blow the shit out of in the video game Borderlands, There's got these creatures that if you ever played that game where they skunk around and they attack you, but it's weird, they kind of move like that thing, and you could shoot the shit out of them and dig through their shit for loot.
Yeah.
So,
well, so also like whatever the appendage is up top is like angled in such a way, like in a weird way, where it's like the elbows go up and then back down, where like it's almost impossible for a human being to do that shit. Possible, but almost.
Yeah, it's just a weird looking thing that I thought was kind of cool.
Rob, what say you, fine sir? Car crash.
Says it
That's
all.
Rob running over the water creature.
That's me running you over.
Oh man, that brings back memories.
That does bring back memories of police interaction.
Vehicular homicide. We're all for it here, guys.
That's what they thought was happening. That
Yeah.
is what the fuck they
that's the
thought was
story.
happening with the force that they showed up in.
Oh,
Yeah,
and stupid
weren't
me. I'm
getting
just
it
going
right.
back to my car to get my glasses so I can see. And
so obviously this requires some explanation.
Yeah.
So in high school, we wrote a script. We wrote a script to do like an independent student film about Jason, right? Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
That's Doug's dude, man. He's the Jason guy. He had this badass costume. So a scene in that movie was my character was going to hit Jason with a car, but we had no idea how we were going to do it. So we thought, practice.
Yeah, we also wanted to play a joke on a friend. We were going to stage a falling out between the two of us, and then I was going to be hanging out with the mutual friend, and Rob was going to come around. We're going to talk a bunch of shit, and then Rob was going to get in his car and hit me with it, and then that way he thinks that, and that this is what great friends we were. We're going to convince this guy that Rob just killed me. What we were thinking as kids. Anyway, so we're practicing in the 3-story parking lot in Placerville. We're on the 2nd story. This was like right after Christmas of '92.
And the thing is, like, it was dead. There was like it was later at night, so there was one car up there, but nobody was in it. So we're like, cool. Yeah. So we started at, I'll come at you 2 miles an hour. And this is how I think this is how you should roll. And, this is how, okay, we got it down perfect at 2 miles an hour.
And we both had the same kind of car. We both had 1985 Chrysler Lasers. Mine was kind of a dark blue. It later became black, and his was white. But, he came up really slow, and I saw where it came up to on my shins, the front of the grill of the car. And then I kind of crumple and roll. And we also took some inspiration from Kane Hodder in Friday the 13th, Part 8, when he gets hit by the car in the alleyway. And we like frame by frame that shit with the little VCR Rob had. Anyway, so we're practicing, and he's getting faster and faster. And we had friends there that said it looked good. And then at one point I got on top of his car. He had the windows rolled down, and I grab either side.
Right.
He's going around in circles and swerving. And I'm like, like this. And
little did we know, in the meantime, a family just got out of the movies. And as I'm terrassing around this parking lot with him hanging off the roof of my car,
well, no,
that's not the police.
No, that's not what they saw. What they saw, because after the hanging off the roof of the car, we went ahead and started practicing again with you hitting.
The hitting.
And what they saw, they came up the spiral staircase, and they saw. And all they saw was me going, come on, putting on the act. Come on, fucker. And Rob laughing out the window. And then he hits me. And then they got the hell in their car and took off. And we were so oblivious. We didn't even know that these people had come up and got in their car and left. And so we're doing shit. And I think that's when, so anyway, we're doing shit. All of a sudden, like 4 or 5 Placerville police cars up the ramp and surrounded us. And oh my God, it was quite a
They
scene.
came up both the entrance and the exit ramps.
Yeah.
So there was no getting away.
Dude, very Goldust Roddy Piper-esque.
And as they are tearing up now, I'm out of the car sitting on the hood, and we're talking about what we just did and better ways to do it. as these cops come fucking flying up with their hands on their guns. Then they see us chit-chatting and they go, what the fuck is this? Took their hands off their guns and said, hey, give me your ID. Doug says, oh, yeah, okay, let me get mine out of the car. But they didn't hear him say that. He said that to me.
Well, I was also getting my glasses because I needed to see. Because I'm doing this without I wear contacts as I'm very nearsighted. I was doing all this in a blurry haze of nearsightedness too, by the way, because I didn't want to bust up my glasses. You know what they said in a Christmas story about what happens to a kid when their glasses are busted up?
That's right.
So, I'm walking
so
to
he's
the car
walking
forgetting everything my
aimlessly.
ex-cop dad ever said about how to deal with the police. I'm just walking to the car and oblivious like an idiot, and they're screaming. I guess they're saying, stop going toward the car, stop. And finally Rob goes, Doug, stop. I went, huh? And then it occurred to me, oh shit, yeah, right. And then they're coming up on me and I'm like, oh, can I get my glasses? They're right on the dashboard there. Okay. And they let me get my glasses. And then they said, okay, we got to read some of the cops were talking to Rob and the other ones were talking to me, and they're like, we got to report that someone got hit by a car. And I said, yeah, that would be me.
That would be me. And I am just hysterically laughing this whole time. I'm just like, oh my God. But it's Placerville, California, where nothing really much happens. So it gave them something to do. But when they first came up, they went, okay, so who got hit by the car? I said, dipshit, you almost shot. Because as he was going to his car, two of the young guys had hands on their guns again, commanding him to stop walking.
And I was just like, get my glasses. I'm like very focused. I got to get my glasses. So, yeah. It took Rob screaming that shit to make me go, oh, yeah, huh?
Well, we had that car hitting shit down to like 12 miles an hour. I mean, we were really getting it.
Well, I think at one point you got up to 20, I think you said, or something.
Oh, shit, really? That's a lot.
Yeah. It was we got pretty. I think you got up to like 18, 19, 20, something like that.
Nice.
Because and then I said at one point, I said to the cops, I said, wow, they said, look, they said, guys, this is not a playground. This is a goddamn parking garage. Okay. Family comes up, they see you get hit, they call us, we're thinking vehicular homicide or manslaughter or something. And, I says, wow, I didn't even think what we were doing looked that real. And they said, well, it looked real enough to convince a family that you got killed. And I went, oh, yeah, huh? And they let us off with a warning, and that was all cool. But they said, he
was holding my driver's license. The lieutenant was there. He's holding my driver's license up at my face. He goes, you see that red fucking line where it says provisional? Do you know what that means? I said, no. That means I can put this in my pocket. You won't get your driver's license until you're 25. I said, oh, if we could not do that, that would be great. And then because then one of them recognized us as the wrestlers.
Yeah.
Because
every
now and again, we would go out there and have mock matches in the Taco Bell parking lot while the cops shine their lights on us and watched.
Yeah. We, and it's funny because we're still in high school. I mean, that was a senior year. I was 17 and indestructible, as I like to tell people. So, hit me with cars. Sure. It's all good.
I got this shit, motherfucker.
I'm Jason.
All
right, we're coming up on 45 minutes. I think it's a good time to take it home.
I have one more.
All right, we'll see. Doug, I swear for everything holy, if you show me a stupid video, if you show me a stupid video, Sean's fired. All right, just know there's consequences.
Hey,
it's about a mermaid.
Oh,
that changed it.
Sean's fate rests in the hands or the fins of a mermaid.
As we present to you the 20 creepy cryptid sightings caught on film. Number 20, mermaid. YouTube is full of strange and bizarre videos. The person who recorded this video claims that it shows one of the scariest creatures ever caught on camera. The video is set at Lake Xalotla, Nicaragua. As you watch, you can't believe your eyes. On a creaky wooden dock by the water, there is a creature that looks like a mermaid. Yes, a mermaid, the half-human, half-fish creature from folklore. The mermaid could be seen struggling and desperately trying to go back into the water. Its movements are a mix of grace and struggle, as if it is trapped between two worlds. You feel sorry for this strange being as it fights to find comfort in the
Less
depths of the
grace,
water.
more struggle.
What's astonishing is that this is not the only video of its kind. Many videos claiming to show mermaids can be found on YouTube. People are both confused and fascinated by these alleged sightings, which come from places all over the world. But the question remains, are these creatures real or just a hoax?
I like that one.
Well, Sean, it was a
Particularly the
good
first
run, right?
one.
We had fun together, yeah.
Yeah, it was a solid one, you know.
So what did
Yeah, I
you think of
mean-
the first one? Not so much the ones at the end, but the first one that was on the
Doug,
dock.
Doug, shut up.
The
Let me be
shadow
the
was-
boss here. Let me be the boss here and do something painful. I have to let Sean go now.
Guys, it was fun.
But it was so good.
I'd like to thank
Now,
the Academy.
it's not official until I actually say the words, right?
I like
Anything in closing you want to impart, Sean?
I would like to thank the Academy.
Okay. With that joke, Sean, unfortunately, you're
Hey,
Oh,
he got
saved by the jinx.
Jinx got deep throated again.
Dude, this is a seminal episode of Ghosted where Rob just gets his ass kicked by a 2.5 foot tall clown toy.
Yeah, we hope you
I
guys come back again.
Yeah, this
Hope
is
you guys
this
come
is-
again.
this is something.
Yeah.
Hey, Jinx, let me teach you about bleachers. Okay, can we get together sometime and I'll teach you all about bleachers? Rob loves them.
Yeah,
It's just-
Jinx.
it's the thing.
Yeah, Jinx. I heard that Uncle Ray Ray's got a game. I heard Uncle Ray Ray's got a game.
tickle the pickle.
Oh no!
Ooh! All right, that's going to do it for Ghost. And thanks for hanging out. Nobody had the balls to jump on with us this week, but maybe next week we come to you with more spooky cryptid stuff. That's going to be probably all bullshit because Doug picked it.
And before we go, next Sunday, right here is going to be a special edition of Ghosted. It's going to be a live edition with guests from down south in Florida. They have 2 members of Naked and Afraid on there, and you don't want to miss it.
Are they going
time.
to be naked?
I fucking hope so.
Now, will I be afraid if they are?
I don't know. I'm trying to see some dick.